just don't mind. Now, you've seen a light state of hypnosis. We're going to intensify it, folks, in a good way, okay? In a moment, I'm going to come down the line. One at a time, I will tap each one of our stars. I'll tap each one of them, either they're on their left or the right shoulder. Now, the mere split second that they feel me tapping them, two things mentally for them are going to take place. Number one, they're going to imagine as I tap them that their spine has been replaced by a very rigid, powerful magnetic steel bar. Number two, at the same split second that I tap them, they'll also imagine that directly locked onto the back of their seat is a very powerful electromagnet. Now that magnet will turn on when I tap them on the shoulder, and it will cause them one at a time to be sucked back up straight in their chair very powerfully and quickly, eyes remaining closed and shut. You'll never tip your chair over backwards, but it's going to pull your upper body upright all the way back and quickly. Locked in place right there. Eyes remaining closed and shut. Feel the magnet here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And here. Eyes closed. Happy. A little confused for a second. It's all right. You got hypnotized out there and I brought you up here. Have fun. Just close your eyes, dear. You'll be all right. Have fun. There you go. Now she's getting. She knows what she's here for. Feel the magnet here, sir. Does it lock you tighter? Pulling you up quickly here, miss. And here, sir. And here. And here. And here. And here. Locked in place. Now everyone, slide your feet together so your left foot is touching your own right foot. You can go back to the audience, miss. There you go. Everyone, slide your feet together now so your left foot touches your right foot. Now, slide those feet together. Quickly, 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 quickly. Lock them together tight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I live along the Mississippi River myself, up in Wisconsin. But up in the hills where I live, we have bluffy hills. They're like small mountains. And there lives some trolls up there. And I brought one of them along with me. His name is Kenny. He's actually not even a troll. He's more like an ugly little elf-looking dude. He's about 3 foot tall. He's actually behind your chair right now, and he's got a blowtorch in his hand. And Kenny, the 3 foot tall little red elf trolly-looking dude, he's ornery, and he's going to take that blowtorch here on the count of 3, and he is going to reach up underneath your chair and light your feet or your shoes on fire. Now, it will not burn their skin at all, but it's going to cause some big-time alarm for them. On the count of 3, when they hear me say hot feet, they're going to imagine that Kenny, the little 3 foot tall red elf, has just reached under their chair, lit their shoes or feet on fire, and there's only one thing you can do to put out those flames. You need to stomp your feet up and down very rapidly, trying to put out those blistering red hot white flames. Here he comes. He's walking up behind you now. He's got that blowtorch on. 3. He's getting closer. He's reaching up under there. You can almost imagine feeling the heat on the back of your heels now. 2. It's getting warmer. It's getting almost too warm. And 1. Hot feet. Get those feet moving. Get your feet moving. Stop your feet over now. Get them going faster. Try and put up those flames. Try and put up those flames. Try a little bit harder. Put some more energy in it. It's not working. You gotta put some more effort into it. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, go. Reach down with your hands too. Swat at the flames. Reach down with your hands and swat at the flames. Try and put those suckers out. Up and down, those flames are getting everywhere. They're getting hotter and hotter and sleep. Flames are gone. Woo, that was scary. That was intense. And that was the freakiest, scariest thing that will happen here this morning. Everything from this point forward is getting a little bit easier to handle. Now I'm going to move a couple of you to different chairs. If I tap you in the shoulder, you'll open your eyes. You'll come with me to a much more comfortable chair right down in the center there, sir. As soon as you sit back down in that chair, you'll go back down into that deep, hypnotic, inner, imaginative part of your mind. Sleep deep. One more. I'm going to move you, sir. Eyes open. Come with me, buddy. Have a seat down there. So you sit back down in that chair. Your eyes look snap down, closed, and shut. Be in that hypnotic sleep zone. Have a big nap. Sleep deep. Now, folks, the scene's going to change a little bit because we're going to go off on a little plane ride here to Jamaica in a little bit, and we're going to fly in the friendly skies of an Air Jamaica jet airliner. Now, safety is a concern when you fly in a plane, so in a moment here, when I snap my fingers again, all my stars will sit up in their plane chairs. You'll be sitting in a plane chair, all of you. You'll sit up in your plane chair. You'll reach across your waist from the right hip. You'll pull across your lap and buckle into your left hip there a very powerful seatbelt. On the count of 3, when I snap my fingers and say buckle up, get ready to fly. 1, 2, 3. Buckle up right now. Pull that seatbelt across your lap. Lock it into place real tight. Make sure it snaps in there good. And if you would please, right around your waist, grab with both hands now that seatbelt, tug and wiggle on it. Shake it. Put some energy. I want to make sure that sucker's locked. Really put some effort. Wiggle and tug and shake on that seatbelt. Wiggle, 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 tug. A little bit faster, a little bit harder. Come on, everyone, get that seatbelt moving. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Reach over on the hip and check your neighbor's seatbelt too. Just make sure they're fine. They're locked in. Okay, just the hip. Yeah, careful. Okay, yeah, they're fine. They're locked in good. All right, yeah. Answer yourself now. Get ready to fly. Get ready to fly. Now, folks, when this plane takes off, we're going to rocket down the runway from 0 to 500 miles an hour almost instantly. The G-forces are going to cause their upper bodies to push back. Your legs, however, are going to remain totally limp and lazy. They won't push back at all, but your upper body is going to feel the G-forces. And the faster, the more intense this plane ride gets, the better they're going to feel. No one's going to get sick at all. As a matter of fact, if you're normally afraid of flying or think you'd be afraid of flying, raise your hand right now. Raise your hand. All right, just maybe one of you a little bit. All right, now, sir. I'm going to tap one of you on the back of the neck. This guy right here, you, sir, when this plane takes off, you're going to be like a superhero. You're going to be like totally cool, totally focused. This plane riding won't bug you at all. He's going to be very, very focused and ready to fly. But, again, it's going to be fast and powerful, so everyone reach between your legs, grab the seat that you're sitting on with one of your hands, that metal chair, and get ready to fly. Because on a count of 3, we're going to rocket down that runway. Brace yourselves.
I guess that's fine.
3, 2, 1. You can feel the runway. It's a little rough and bumpy too as you begin to wiggle and shake your plane chairs. You feel the leathers wiggling to it. It causes you to go into it more and more. The plane's picking up speed. You can feel the thrust as your shoulders are pushed back even harder. 600 miles an hour, starting to go faster. 700 miles an hour, really picking up speed. Now the nose of the plane is climbing up as your nose is leaning back higher. Imagine you're on that plane gaining altitude. The higher it gets, the more intense it gets, the better you feel. You don't get sick at all, but man, we're climbing high. We're up to 1,000 feet, we're getting higher in this plane. Continuing to climb steadily now up to 2,000 feet. The plane's going to really go faster in a moment, and it's going to go almost straight up as your head's lean back even farther. 1, 2, 3. We're like a mile up now. We're up to 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet, folks, we're climbing higher. On a count of 3, we're going to hit some turbulence. It's a little rough and shaky here. 1, 2, 3. Pilot, on a count of 3, is going to make a quick left-hand turn. Everyone will lean to their left. 1, 2, 3. Back to the right. To the left. He's straightening up now. We continue to climb steadily. We're climbing higher. Up to 25,000 feet. Now, folks, if you have ever flown in an airplane, you know the higher you get, sometimes the pressure builds up in your eardrums. All of my stars are starting to feel the pressure in their ears, too, and it's getting annoying. Reach up with your hands now and tug and wiggle on your earlobes. Grab an earlobe, one in each hand, and wiggle on them. Wiggle, 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 go. Keep on wiggling and tugging as we climb higher. It's not working. You got to put some more energy to really wiggle those, like at hyperspeed now. Just at hyperspeed, really, when you're going fast. Wiggle, 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 tug. Wiggle, 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 tug. Wiggle, wiggle. Don't hurt yourself, just wiggle really fast. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's not working. Try something else. Open and close your mouth now, like a barking dog. Get it moving, like a dog. Go. Get that moving. It's not working. We got to try something. Keep trying though. Don't stop. Yeah, we're climbing higher now. We're to 45,000 feet. The pressure's still building. We've got to try something else. I know what we can do. Listen up. Stop wiggling everything. On a count of 3, you need to stick your tongue as far out of your mouth as it will humanly reach. 1, 2, 3, stick that tongue out. Relax the back of the throat and back in. And out. And in, out with your tongue. In, out with your tongue. In and out, in and out, in and out, out. And out. Just the tongue, not the head. In and out with your tongue. Move the tongue. Go. Make some noise now, like a silly kid. When I snap my fingers, I want to hear those tongues nice and loud. Go, louder, 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 go. I want to hear that tongue. Show them how it's done, buddy. A bit louder, pal. Come on, miss, you got more in you than that. stop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, shake it off now a little bit. The pressure's gone. Oh, yeah, you feel good. The plane's leveled out at about 45,000 feet. We're cruising out to seatbelt sign is still on because it's going to be a short drive. But, you know, these people are not quite ready for our party in Jamaica. As a matter of fact, when I snap my fingers again, they're going to all remember they're going to a party. They'll get big smiles on their faces. Yeah, man. Yeah, there you go. Sweet. Just imagine the fun party you're going to have. Yeah, this guy is just jacked already for it. He's really excited. But, I'll tell you what, they're not quite loosened up enough yet for my party in Jamaica, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you all exciting tropical fruit punch called Ivory Juice. Now, there's absolutely no booze in it, no alcohol at all, but what Ivory Juice does is 1,000% better, folks. The mere sniff of Ivory Juice, whenever you touch it with any part of your body, and of course, when you drink Ivory Juice down, what it does, it makes you remember the funniest thing that you've ever seen or heard in your life. Now, I'm going to give each one of our stars here 20 ounces of that stuff. As a matter of fact, underneath your plane chair is an empty plastic cup. Reach down there right now, grab your cups and hold it up and out in front of you. And if you would, please, stick it in your left hand, put it in your left hand and hold it stretched out in front of you there. So when I come down the line, I can give you your cup. Oh my God. If you're having trouble finding it, I'll give you one when I come down the line. If you can't find one, raise your hand. If you didn't find your a couple of you didn't find your cup. Right, here's your cup, hold your cup out there. Here's your cup, hold it out there. There you go. All right, hold it up there nice and straight. There you go. Bring that cup out there. So when I come down the aisle of the plane, it'll be easier for me to give you your juice. Dude, I didn't even give you none yet. You don't need to. Hold that cup up there like this. Here, turn. Finger out. There you go. Grab the cup. All right, now he's got it. Getting smarter under hypnosis already. Okay, so here's the deal. Ivory Juice, folks, is extremely expensive. It's worth about $100 an ounce. Okay, so this is a 20-ounce cup of juice. Again, there's no booze, nothing bad in it for you. But it's expensive, and the instant they feel me tapping on their cup here in a moment, they'll imagine I just gave them the 20 ounces. That's like $2,000 glass of Ivory Juice. You're going to instantly look at your neighbor and think they're a thief. They're an Ivory Juice thief. Now you're not gonna hurt them. You're not gonna touch them. You're just gonna give them a really nasty look to just let them know to back off your juice. So when I tap on your cup, you're going to grab it quickly with both of your hands and hide it somewhere on your body and look at your neighbor with a nasty look. Don't drink it yet, just grab it and hide it. 20, quickly, grab it and hide it. 20, quickly, don't let those juice. Hide that juice, quickly, hide it. 20, hide it. 20. Don't get it, sir. 20, sir, hide it. I'm going to give you 40, dear. Now wait a minute, what am I thinking? You're all buddies here, first of all, on a plane going again on a trip together, so you're not really thieves either. As a matter of fact, I got like 50 gallons of Ivory Juice too on the plane, so you don't need to worry about hiding it anymore. There's plenty. Yeah, they're not going to steal your juice, but pull it out of the hiding spot and just sniff it now. Yeah, hold it up to your nose now. I smell a tropical smell on the plane now, and you can smell it too. Imagine it's delicious and fruity and incredible. And the more you sniff it, the more you begin to smile, and it just makes you feel good and positive inside, and makes you smile because for some reason, weird little funny thoughts are just starting to burst out of nowhere in your brain. Might get a little contagious up here and cause some of you to start laughing out loud. And if you hear yourself laughing, you'll giggle and laugh even harder and louder. And as you hear others do too, it's even worse. It's even harder for you. And if you hear your own voice laughing, and laugh even harder and louder because it'll sound silly to you. The smell, miss. Smell. Smell good? Yeah, she likes it. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think, sir? You like that smell? Smell good? Wait till you drink it down. Now, before you drink that juice down, folks, you got to prepare it for your body. So take one of your fingers, stick it in that cup, use it like a stir stick, and stir it up now. Stir that juice, stir the juice, stir the juice. That's entirely too slow. You got to stir faster. Stir faster. Folks, when I snap my fingers again, they're going to start stirring this stuff at like blenders, like at high speed, out of control. 1, 2, 3, go. And we're all buddies here. Reach over, stir your neighbor's juice too. Help your buddies out. Just be careful what you're stirring. Yeah. All right. There you go. Back to your own cups now. Hold your hand over the top like a little lid and shake it up and down. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. To the left, to the right, up and down and all around. Shake your glass as you shake your hiney. Shake your glass and shake your hiney. Shake your glass and shake your ass and hiney. Okay, there you go. Take one last quick sniff, feel the effects. Oh, baby, it's kicking in good for you. And on the count of 3, folks, they're going to slam that juice all the way down, every last drop into their belly, and it'll kick in double time for them. 1, 2, 3, drink it down, it's party time. As it begins to kick in harder, you remember really hilarious stuff now, and you just can't even hold it back even more. Oh my gosh, and the more you laugh, the harder you laugh. The harder you try and hold it in, the goofier you get. The sillier you feel, the more you laugh. Oh, just this stuff is incredible. Tell me, what was it like, sir? Did it taste good? Would you like some more? Hey, hold your cups up high, because it's party time now. It's completely safe for you. You can have as much as you like. It's just ivory juice. There's nothing bad in it for you. Keep on having more or less. You can have more. If you want some more, hold your cups up again. There you go. Ivory juice. It's delicious. The more you drink, the better you feel. Ivory juice that kicks in hard. There is one tiny side effect of it, though. I forgot to mention everyone, one slight side effect of ivory juice. And on the count of 3, they're all going to feel it. They're all going to be the source of it. They'll all instantly get kind of serious. 1, 2, 3. What? Oh, you did it again. Dude, you got this little air bubble in your lower belly. Here comes some more. Oh my God. You're on a plane with like 300 other passengers and they're all looking at you because you are just ripping them off. Oh my God. And you don't even care anymore. You might want to lift your cheeks up or your leg up or something to get some access to let that gas out. Oh yeah, it feels good. The more you fart, the better it feels. Oh, yeah, fan it around the cabin, share with your neighbors, do whatever. Get rid of that, get that disgusting butt odor out of your space. Uh-oh, here comes the big one. What was that? Look down at the aisle. Put your feet on the ground. Hello. It's like a little Tootsie Roll or something. Did that come from you? Oh no, it really wasn't Tootsie Roll. A baby that was another passenger grabbed his treat on the plane. They said, don't eat it, just in case. Yeah. Just in case. But yeah, maybe scoot that thing underneath your plane chair with your foot. Yeah, just slide it out of space there so the stewardess doesn't think you're dookie or nothing. Okay, all the gas smell's gone now. Lay back in your plane chair again and just relax and sleep. Let's give our stars another round of applause. Now, not right now, folks, but in a little bit, we're going to start making our descent down into Montego Bay International Airport. In a moment here, they're going to say, here, the fasten seatbelt sign come back on. They're going to get real serious and hold on to the plane chairs because we're coming into a little bit of a tropical storm, too, at the same time. So it might be a little rough landing. Now, we will not crash or nothing like that. You're all buckled into your plane chairs, but get ready, buckle up, hold on tight. We're going down to 40,000 feet. We're going in too fast. The pilot's losing a little bit of control as we go down even faster, 30,000. On a count of 5, folks, we're going to skid past the runway. We'll hit a Jamaican cornfield and bump and bounce and hit every cornstalk for a fast landing. We're going down to 30,000. 20,000 feet. Hold on to your chairs for dear life. Protect your neighbors. Protect each other. Huddle up. This plane's going in. Just be careful what you grab and be gentle. 10,000. 5. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. We skid past the runway. We're in a cornfield, bumping and bouncing. Protect each other. Hold on. Huddle up tight, and sleep. Sleep, dude. Carefully. Stop right there. Just sleep right there, Miss McGee. Now, when I snap my fingers again, the young lady on the ground is going to sit up looking around, wondering why she's on the ground. What are you doing on the ground here? I said, you up. How did you fall? Yeah, shove that guy out of your way a little bit and slide your chair up here and just, carefully though. Just going to push him out. Yeah, there you go. Move over, dude. There you go. All right, slide your chair forward a little bit. There you go. Everyone, sit up in your chair, feet flat on the floor, hands on your knees again. Take a deep breath in, breathe in, exhale fully, and sleep. deep, right there. Right there, so they're stuck right there. Now folks, in a moment we're going to be on the beach in Jamaica. Now if you're in shorts, if you have shorts on, maintain your modesty with your clothing, of course, at all times. No clothing must come off when we get to the beach. You're all going to instantly actually think you have your bathing suits on too. But when I snap my fingers, you're going to think it's 85 degrees overhead, beautiful tropical day in Jamaica, baby. You're on the beach, you made it, yes. Oh, and it is incredible. You're on a comfortable beach chair. Just lay back in that beach chair, slide your feet forward, yeah, just chill out. You're in Jamaica now. Ladies, knees together, yeah, and you keep your knees together, yeah. There's kids on the beach and stuff like that, but anyway, it's a beautiful day on the beach. It's about 85 degrees, a little bit of a tropical breeze blowing in, makes you feel good. But I'll tell you what, if you've ever been down to a tropical location, even though you might be used to this kind of heat, the more south you get, the more intense those rays get, okay? You can burn quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give each one of our stars here a special lotion that they'll be able to rub all over their bodies wherever they think they need the most protection from the sunshine so they don't get burned. Now, in a moment, when I snap my fingers, you're going to hold your left hand up, palm up, as I tap on your hand. That's a special lotion. Of course, certain areas of your body do not need lotion. Remember, there are children on the beach too, so keep your, your behavior and things you say in good, clean fashion. But everyone, hold your left hand up, palm up, as I tap on your hand. That's your special lotion. Quickly begin to rub that lotion all over wherever you think you need it. Rub, rub, scrub. Keep really working in fast. The faster, the harder you rub that lotion, the more protection you'll get. The better it feels working in fast. Really good your body. Get those arms, those shoulders, your face, forehead a little bit, maybe your nose, down on your tummy a little bit, and your sides, and just working in, keep working on down lower, down to your legs now. Lean forward, rub it down into your feet. Don't forget those toes. Sometimes they can burn, and they're just painful. Yeah, reach down and work it in your feet. Everyone work it in your toes, and what the heck, we're all buddies here. Reach over to your neighbor on their toes, their toes. Yeah, help them a little bit. They missed the spot on their feet. Just be a neighborly neighbor. All right, help someone next to you. There you go. Help her out. There you go. Okay, back to your own bodies now. Use the palms of your hands and work it in your cheeks. Now, work it in your cheeks. If you got glasses, be careful. Don't knock them off or nothing. But yeah, work it in really fast. Just the palms, just vigorously, rapidly. Keep on going. Don't stop. Now, folks, when I snap my fingers again, they're going to rub that lotion in their cheeks at hyper speed. We're going to real fast, just as fast as you go, just boom, quick pressure, just bring it faster. Come on, put some energy. Yeah, there, he's working good. Okay, now keep on. Yeah. Now, folks, when I snap my fingers again, they'll stop rubbing instantly as they imagine smelling the most disgusting odor on earth. What the heck? Where is that coming from? Oh my God. Check around with your nose a little bit, see if you can figure out who or what. Just be careful where you're sniffing. Maybe it's your neighbor, I don't know. Maybe it's you, I don't know. Wait a minute, everyone. Hold your hands up to your nose. Hold your fingers. It's coming from your hands. It's bizarre. What the heck is that odor? You know that smell from somewhere. Now, folks, when I snap my fingers again, all of our stars will instantly open their eyes once again in that awakened state of hypnosis. They'll look directly down at their neighbor's toes and imagine that their neighbor's feet are covered in the most disgusting toe jam they have ever seen in their life. Look down at their feet. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, man. That is just nasty. Oh my gosh, I can't even, it's just weird, it's just gross, it's all over their feet too. And I'm a little curious what it looks like. If I tap you in front of tell me, describe in vivid detail what that dude's toe jam looks like.
It has yellow spots in it.
Yellow spots in it. Is that cheese?
I don't know.
Kind of sick looking, huh?
Incredible.
Yeah. How long do you think it's been since you washed them things?
7 years.
Since you washed those feet. What about her toes, dude? Tell me about hers.
Purple jam.
Purple jam, that's nasty. And his feet, miss, and both of them.
They look like earwax.
Earwax toes. What about those feet, yeah?
Nasty.
How do you describe it? What does it look like? Cheese toes. And his, miss?
Disgusting. All green and brown and ugh.
Cruddy, huh? Now, dude, what about these feet?
Hairy peanut butter.
That's nasty. That is gross. What about his, miss?
It's green and slimy.
Slimy stuff. And hers, dude?
Green boogers.
Booger toes. Those feet, miss.
Green slime.
Slime. Dude, look at her feet. You put it all over her, too. You loved her feet. Sir, what's it look like? about his, sir?
Dookie.
Dookie. What about his feet, man?
Moldy cheese.
Moldy cheese. Well, imagine everyone's shock and embarrassment when I snap my fingers again. They're all going to realize it's all over their own hands. Oh, remember when oh, crap. Oh, quickly wipe that stuff off. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's gross. Oh, remember you worked it in your cheeks too? Oh, you got it on your face. Get rid of it. It's just gross. Just everywhere. Just quickly wipe that stuff off. I think you got it though. I think it's all gone. The smell's gone. Okay, cool. All right, wait a minute. Everyone, lean forward a little bit. Look way down to your right down there. Way down the beach. Down to the right. Way down the beach, about 100 yards down the beach. There's a dude and a lady walking up the beach towards us all now. They're waving at us. Eyes open a bit. Have a good look. Way down there, about 100 yards down there. Imagine seeing them. It's a dude and a lady. I'm pretty sure they're waving at us. It's like they know you or something. Maybe you recognize them. And the closer they get, the clearer things become, though, and you realize they're nude. Oh. Some people might really like what they see, others might not. And things are getting real clear now as they walk right up towards you. They're still waving. They think they know you. And everything's out in full view. Oh, Lord. Oh, man, it's someone from back home you know. It's like an old neighbor from down the road. I mean, they're really old. They're like 90. It's like a 90-year-old couple, all wrinkly and nasty, just walking up towards you. It's a total buzzkill. It's just gross. You know, they're smiling at you because they recognize you. This is just the worst. And when I snap my fingers, you're going to think they're standing directly in front of you about 4 feet away with nothing but smiles. Oh. What is wrong with them? What are they thinking? Oh, wait a minute, they vanished. It was just a mirage. Okay, cool, it's gone. All right, everyone, eyes open, looking right at me. Right at me. Sit back in your chairs, feet flat on the floor, and watch this fingertip. Watch this fingertip right here. Watch the finger, not me. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, in a moment here, I'm going to snap my fingers again. When I do, you're going to see these people's, their minds and bodies transform a little bit, because they're all going to think at that moment that they're superheroes, and that this finger is the baddest finger on earth. And their superhero power is that they have like laser vision, lightning shooting, fireball power. And they're going to try and use their mental kung fu, their mental like superhero power, to try and make this finger burst into flames with nothing more than the mere power of their thought. Yeah. You don't like this finger. The closer it gets, the more you try to make that sucker explode. You don't like this finger. You are a bad superhero, Mama Jama. The closer you don't like it. The closer this finger gets, the more evil, the more disgusted this finger. Try to make this finger burst into flames. But I am going to inject the tip of it with that magical sleeping dust. If I point it in anyone's eyes, they'll be blasted down to the deep hypnotic sleep unless they can make it explode. First superhero chick. Here it comes. Whoa! That was pretty powerful. There, we'll dose it down a little bit. It's going to bounce off your left eye socket. Hit her in the right eye. Take you both down in one blast. She looks pretty nice, a little bit smaller. We're going to use a teeny tiny little silly pop gun on her. The closer it gets, the gigglier she'll get. Here it comes. Sleep. Sir, you're totally immune to the finger. It has no effect on you, sir. Okay. But watch the rest of your buddies here. Watch them. I'm going to put this finger on rapid repeat mode. I'll take the last 4 out in one quick blast. He is immune to the finger. Sleep. Deep. You like that, huh? Probably wondering what we're going to use on you? Remember, you're a superhero. But in my pocket right here, sir, I have a boomerang. Watch this boomerang closely. Now I'm going to throw this boomerang out over the beach and ocean, folks. It's going to make a long, large circle. It's going to come back and almost hit me, but I'm going to duck. It's going to get him between the eyes and take him down for a big nap. Watch the boomerang. Remember, you got those superhero eyes, so you'll be able to see it a lot farther than I can. Okay, watch it. Close. Here we go.